awesome people, and welcome back to the Pokemon Ruby Extreme Randomizer of Nuzlocke series. In the last episode, I don't want to talk about the last episode. We've kind of made it to the Weather Institute. That's all. Nothing else happened last episode whatsoever. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing dreadful happened at all. It was all good. It was all good. Go watch the other episode if you really want to know what happened. I ain't talking about it here. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is I want to go through and level up our team just a wee little bit. Can I stop hitting the B button? That'd be absolutely great. I need to heal up my Pokemon too. That's something else I really need to do now. So at the moment the experience share is currently on Pupitar, and we have Blaziken on the team as well. So I kind of just want to go through and get both of them some experience. I might start with Pupitar first. I mean, we could always go to Blaziken because Pupitar is going to be a little bit slower compared to Blaziken being a little bit more of the faster experience gaining Pokemon, but we'll just see how it goes because Pupitar's been gaining some pretty good levels so far. And the one thing I would do is... Actually, I might keep Dobbs in the lead first because Dobbs has fallen behind a little bit in the levels. So I might give Dobbs a chance to just catch up on a few levels because Blissey and Granbull are like at level 40 at the moment. And so far that's the only Pokemon we've ever got close to level 40, so that's great. Anyways, Clefable level 27, so we're going to kind of just backtrack a little bit, because I skipped a few trainers at the end of the last episode, because we were at the hour mark, and I said if we went through and did all the trainers that I missed, we were going to do like half an hour of grinding. And speaking of grinding as well, we do have 5 minutes of grind time in this episode, because we did use the 10 minutes in the previous episode, so we're back to 5 in this particular episode, so we could actually use it and get another black glasses. Are you serious? What? Has anyone keep count of the black glasses and the hardstones we picked up in this series? Because I've picked up a whole damn lot of them, and really, there's only like one Pokemon that can really make use of black glasses. Like, this is insane, the amount of black glasses we picked up. I think this randomizer was very, very, very generous with the black glasses, indeed. Anyways, Porygon 2, let's go for the jump kick on this. Let's go for the Feather Dance, which is going to lower my attack. And why is it at the start of every episode I'm a little bit tense? Well, if you see the previous episode, you'll see why I'm quite tense, because I'm actually recording this episode straight after that previous episode, so I still kind of got the adrenaline from that previous episode. So, I might seem like a little bit on edge, but it should calm down in a little bit once we get like a little bit off the ground. And then this Porygon 2 is just tanking the attacks from Farad at the moment. And it's got poison, it's got effect spore, I was going to say poison point, same thing basically, they're both going to do some nasty things to my Farad here, but I do have the berry that heals poison, words. I can't remember the name. It's been so long since I've used berries, and I haven't been poisoned for a very, very, very long time. We should better stay in with Farad. It's only a Smeagol, after all. I mean, unless the Smeagol has some, like, devastating fighting type move, like Cross Chop or something like that, and it's not a ghost type, I know. I missed. I was gonna say, I'm gonna crash. I just started the episode where, let's swap out. Let's swap out. Yep. When trouble arrives, you just either run or you swap out. Alright, it's gonna miss again with the Clamp. I'm kind of really glad that Clamp did miss because I would have not been able to swap out. I would have had to use my berry just then as well. Smeagol's gonna go down to a Body Slam from the Granbull, and I think I'm just gonna miss out on a level up, which I do. Level 19 there for the Pupitar. Alright, next up is Cloyster. Cloyster! I think that was a pretty accurate recreation of Pokemon Puzzle League's Cloyster, from the English version, that is. It's Lorelei's Cloyster as well, and this is going to do a lot of damage. It did half my health. Why is it that every Pokemon at this part of the game is so scary? It's like I got a fear for like every single Pokemon I meet now. It's just like I can't drop my guard at all at this point. That's how like scared I am. Oh, sugar, I forgot about that. Let's use our berry. The Tetra Berry. Get rid of that poison. Let's actually heal up my... actually, we'll see if I can get back to the Weather Institute so I don't have to use up some of my Soda Pops. I mean, we're not too far away from a heal, so I may as well just walk back and heal up. May as well, it just saves a little bit of soda pops, and not only that, it just like, for major emergencies I'll use soda pops, so may as well save them for that, instead of like just wasting them nilly-willy, because I don't have fly at the moment either, so I think when we get fly, soda pops I'll actually lose a lot more commonly. Alright, there's an item here I want. Fresh water, now that's a good item. It's a healing item, that's why it's good. Any free healing item is good in my books. A hound doer. Let's run. I'm pretty sure I've already got my encounter in this part of the route. Oh yeah, there was that damn auxiliary. I didn't see the route change, so I'm pretty sure it was still that auxiliary encounter that I mistakenly ran away from. And the fact that Shelgon's here, then yeah, it still is that same route. That's good to know. Alright, so we did this trainer. Now there's a Pokemon Ranger who, normally her vanilla name is actually Catherine. I know that, I don't know why out of all the trainers that I remember that one only because her name is actually, ironically, my name as well. But in this case, she's Cyclist Nellary with, oh god damn, not this Pokemon! Oh, I don't want history to repeat itself. History won't repeat itself. History never repeats. History. That's like an old song as well. Like, if anyone knows that song, seriously pat yourself on the back. Because I actually really like that song. It's actually by a New Zealand band. That's my only little hint. So if you're a Kiwi, no, you're going down in one hit. I know for a fact you're going down this time, so nah, we're not having it. History is not repeating itself, no. I've learnt from that one little incident. Should never let Arcanine live a 3-hit KO. Never again. Never again. I'm already like too stressed already with losing one Pokemon after that, so no. Pupitar's now level 20, so yeah, I think I've kind of made a good choice with using Pupitar with the experience share. Hopefully, we'll be able to end up with whatever Pokemon Pupitar will evolve into somewhat, I don't know, maybe in like, I'd like to say 5 episodes, but I don't think I'm going to gain that much experience. If I do, then that'll be absolutely brilliant. Leatherberry, which is great, because at the moment, like, with some of my Pokemon said, like, Ancient Power, Body Slam, with low PP, they're kind of handy for that. Oh? Oh, that's right. I was gonna say, hold on, I'm not bouncing. Is there anything oh, there's actually nothing over here. Ah. I was like, I'll get the arrow bite, because it'd be quite handy. But nope, there was absolutely zip, oh, nothing over there for me. Damn it. I think there's actually something past the Phoebus area. I think that might be what I'm thinking of in regards to, like, there might be... there actually wasn't that many trainers. I could have done all these in the previous episode. Ah, rats. Oh well. What's done is done, I guess. We had a little bit of... Ah. Well, this isn't going to do a lot of damage because I didn't actually hit it this time. It was a crit. Help! Luckily, I have Blissey. I mean, it's not going to escape, but at least the Meteor Mashers and the Revengers aren't going to do, like, a lot of damage to Blissey. It's just going to take me 3,000 years to run. Which, in that case, next time this happens, I may as well just attack the damn thing. Right, I'm too far away, really, to, like, run back and heal, so let's just use the Soda Pop now. And do this one trainer. And that's it. That's all the trainers I think we had to do. So yeah, there actually wasn't that many trainers I really had to battle. So, as I said, what's done is done. Really, at that point, like the previous episode, I really didn't want to lose anyone else. So I kind of had to go back to the Weather Institute and heal up. Because I think Like, as you saw, Dobbs was actually like half health at the Weather Institute at the start of this episode. So, yeah, it actually was kind of good that I actually didn't verse anyone, because we did have that cloister, which was kind of scary. And that person only had a Weedle, so So back up we go now. That was kind of disappointing. Alright, so now we're continuing on with our journey to Fortree City. So we're going to do the Weather Institute with Team Magma. And then we just go ahead east from there. And then we'll be another encounter because it's in front of... Actually, you know what we can do? Because I was thinking about this before I recorded. I think I was thinking about this yesterday or something like that. I can't escape now, so now I have to take this thing out. We could always do the Safari Zone. Just walk in, catch the first Pokemon we see, and then walk out. It's like an extra encounter. Alright, that didn't take it out. Maybe we should go Ancient Power and see if that takes it out. Oh, it didn't. Damn, this thing's either just real tanky or I just suck. It could be the latter. Alright. This is the, like, it really shows, like, if you don't dedicate grinding time, just how much the Pokemon really start sneaking up on you in regards to stats and levels. They sneak up pretty quick. I mean, these Pokemon are only like 11 levels behind Furret at this point, which is kind of like my lowest level dedicated Pokemon on this team. And I've used Dobbs quite a fair amount throughout this playthrough too. I mean, heck, even Gulpin, this one's 9 levels behind Furret. And I can't... Okay, no. Furret is dark. It's all good. It's all good. It's good. We're good. Alright, we're good. Alright, moving on. And I didn't mean to run through the grass. Espeon. Seriously, how cool would it be to catch like an Espeon in the wild? And Cotton Spore, it's all good. I was like, please don't hit me for a fighting type move. Or like an X-Scissor. I think X-Scissor is like the only decent bug type move in this gen. I could be wrong. Because Bug Buzz isn't until 4th gen. But anyways, that's not the point. We're back at the Weather Institute, so we're about to start the Team Magma. The Team Magma grind, so I think we'll just keep with Dobbs. I mean, it would be nice to keep grinding these two up at this point. I don't know. I've got to make a decision at some point whether or not I just go back to using like my 2 best Pokemon to make sure I get through this game, or I just continue to raising up extra Pokemon. I mean, it is the one big advantage of training up one Pokemon is it gets overpowered and it just destroys everything. But I'm pretty sure, as I said, some point in this playthrough, if I do that, then it kind of takes out the challenge, especially with like Granbull, because it can hit. It might have dreadful arsenal of attacks, like Body Slam. It can't hit Steel Rock, and it can't hit Ghost, but it's got Crunch to hit Dark, but it still can't hit Steel. But then we got Seismic Toss for fixed damage. We also got Nightshade to counteract the Ghost weakness to Seismic Toss. All those shenanigans there. So it kind of like gets, it's quite a decent Pokemon regardless of those little like, I missed it. It's got Wonder Guard! What was this Pokemon again? Uh-oh. What type was Larvitar? What type was Larvitar? What type? No. What? I think this is Minor Guard Pokemon number 3. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. We need to find what type is super effective to this thing. Just use all the moves. Okay, it was... Dragon Breath. Okay, it's gotta learn Clamp. Dragon Breath. That doesn't work either. I can't use normal. Believe, you got anything super effective? Please have something super effective. Oh dear. If I have nothing super effective for this, Nuzlocke ends. Uh-oh. Not like this, not like this! Don't, yes! It doesn't end! Wait, what type is Larvitar then? I used Crunch. What does Ghost hit that Dark doesn't hit? That's interesting. Unless there's like some type of mechanic with Nightshade that I'm not aware of. I'm not questioning it. I got past the Larvitar. No, I can't think of it. Alright, we're good. Oh, I know probably why. It probably was a dual type. That's probably why Ghost was super effective but not Dark. I'm gonna just assume it was a dual type. Okay, that's happened. That was scary. That's like Wonder Guard Pokemon number 3. Oh, that's really scary when that happens, because I think what happens is when I find a Wonder Guard Pokemon I can't hit, the Nuzlocke just ends. Like, there's nothing I can do at that point, which would be very unfortunate to lose a Nuzlocke that way. I so hope that happens. Like, I would like to get taken out by Wonder Guard Pokemon, not get soft locked to a point where I can't actually hit the damn thing. A Howling Tentacle. Wonder how that works. I know I'm gonna jump kick it. Damn, Farret's just not one-shotting anything now. Oh god. I really want a Pokemon to kind of like take Farret's spot. Or static. Alright. Well, at least I said there's one decent thing. Pupitar is growing quite fast. I mean, we could get to level 50 quite fast. I did make an estimate I'd like to be. This thing has Dig. Of course it does. And I'm gonna crash after using... I got paralyzed. It's all good. It's all good. Let's just go jump kick again. A digging Electrode. Can someone explain that logic as well? But then again, who can explain the logic of, like, Ghastly? Well, then again, I can kind of explain that logic. Why Ghastly can use, like, punching moves. Why Wooper can use a punching move. It just uses its tail. Dobbs is learning Water Gun. I think... Nah, it's only Water Gun. I mean... I didn't mean to hit B. So, no. Yes. See, as I was saying, Wooper uses a punching moves with its tail, even though it doesn't have hands. Who is the other, like, really weird Pokemon that learns, like, really bizarre moves but you can't explain? For Electrode using, like, Dig, that one I can't explain at all, because it's like a round object. There's, like... For it to use Dig, it would have to, like, spin around really, really, really fast in, like, soft soil. But as soon as it hits, like, really, like, you know, solid dirt like that, it ain't gonna be burrowing any further. Unless it, like, uses some type of immense amount of strength. Like, a lot of determination to get through that soil. But, I think there'd be a limit to how far, like, even that little, maneuver would work to actually burrow into the ground as an Electrode. Why do I talk about these really bizarre... I missed again with Jump Kick. Like, this happens too in, like, Detective Pikachu, which will be returning very soon, because I need to finish the game before I go see the movie, which is coming out, like, for me this week as I'm recording this particular episode. But when you guys actually see this episode, it'll be, like, the last week it would have come out here in Australia. And for the rest of the world, I do believe it would have been last week as well. So, if anyone has seen Detective... Blissey learns Memento. I would have missed that. Thanks for the free experience, Blissey. You're much appreciated. But yeah, just leave a comment in this comment section below if you've seen Detective Pikachu and if it's actually worth seeing, because I don't know if we've got plans yet to go see it, because I know locally they're actually not showing Detective Pikachu, I don't think anyways, which means I've got to travel to go see Detective Pikachu, so I've got to find, like, some free time. Sorry, I shouldn't say the singular I should actually say a group we, because it'd be me and Pimp Knight. We've got to find time to actually travel to our capital city to be able to see Detective Pikachu. And this Flareon is about to use Sky Attack. It ain't going to though, because I'm gonna kick it. Right, 550 experience there. Pupitar growing to level 22. Oh, I'm liking this. Rage. Well, that was me previous episode. KrimZen suddenly learnt Rage in like the previous 2 episodes, funny enough. I don't want any more deaths at this point. I don't, because it's not, like... These Nuzlocke aren't good for the health, by the way, because they're quite stressful. If they weren't so stressful, I'd probably do them a lot more. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really enjoying this playthrough, because it's very different compared to, like, my speedruns and all that, which is what I normally do. I'll speedrun a game and see how fast I can beat a game. Or I play through, like, unusual Pokemon you wouldn't play through, like, really weak Pokemon like Wurmple with, like, Dustox and all that. With the randomizer, though, it's like, absolutely any Pokemon can be played through. Not only that, they learn, like, all these different moves, so you gotta play very strategic, especially with, like, random typing and all that, too. So there's, like, no correlation between the type of moves that a Pokemon learns and their actual general type, so you're not working with things like Stab, which, after a while, you really do appreciate how good Stab is. So there's a lot of thinking going on behind the scenes, which I really like. Like, for those who do know me really well, I think I have brought this up in a previous episode, but time to know KrimZen time. I'm a big fan of puzzles, so things like Rubik's Cubes. I have, like, a really interesting puzzle I picked up where it's 2 rulers with little, like, bendy points here and there, and you gotta recreate a rectangle using these rulers, so you gotta put them back all together. Like, really interesting and intricate puzzles like that. I'm a big fan of them. And even like jigsaw puzzles I'm a big fan of as well. Did that just use Mirror Move? It did. I thought I read that as Mirror Coat. So yeah, like, this is kind of fitting into that type of, that area of the brain with like, words. I can't English. That type of like problem solving part of the brain. Anything that tickles that part of the brain, I really like. So I guess this form of Nuzlocke, like the extreme end of Nuzlocke, is something that I really, really like. If it's just a Nuzlocke with like randomized Pokemon and you just gotta go through and make sure nothing dies, it doesn't really suit me fancy at all. But going this extreme, it really does. As I said, I really do like them. And we do get a Pokemon, which means Revy from the previous episode now gets a Pokemon, because I accidentally caught an illegal Pokemon and named it Revy and was like, oops, I completely forgot I've caught a Pokemon here already. So we'll just take the egg out just for a wee second. Make sure the timestamp as well, because I did a terrible job in the previous episode of timestamping. I'm sorry, future me editing these episodes. I didn't mean to do a terrible job timestamping. I'm not actually used to doing that. Do we actually receive cast form? We received the Venonat. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to name Revy Venonat. Oh wait, I can't nickname it because it... well, Venonat with Guts is a rock type. Hot damn, look at that HP stats holding a Mystic Water, which is by default what cast form holds as well. It's alright. Its special attack is amazing though. I know, as I said, actually we should be very close to evolving that Venonat. I'm gonna take the Mystic Water off it regardless. I mean, we could always evolve that Venonat and see what it evolves into. Unfortunately though, it's not nicknamed, so... Am I legally allowed to use it? Is it underneath my nickname? Sorry, underneath my OT, because if it is, I can just nickname it at the Nickname Raider. It is, I can just nickname it at the Nickname Raider. Which I can't do until I get Fly, because the Nickname Raider is back at Slateport City. So I am gonna name that Venonat Revy. I think Revy is a guy's name, but it's a female. If I don't catch another Pokemon in the meantime, we'll name that Venonat Revy. If not, then whatever gets caught next is gonna get called Revy. I kind of like an IOU in that name. I said, I can't believe I caught an illegal Pokemon. Normally I'm like really good at, you know, what's illegal and what's... Oh shoot, there's like a rival battle here, isn't there? I need to heal. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm normally pretty good with like what's illegal and what's not illegal. Can't believe I did that. I had a little weak moment there where I actually did catch an illegal Pokemon. Whoopsies. Alright, so, as I said, the next route is our next encounter, but in the meantime, we have a rival battle. So, there is... do I wanna? No, we're near Fortress City. I may as well just keep going on. If I really want to get, the items down there, I'll come back a little bit later and do it. But anyways, it's the rival battle that will give us Fly, I do believe. But we gotta get through this battle first. So, Gent Mark would like to battle. And he's picked himself up a Relicanth. Alright, money, water. No accuracy drop, which is good. Go for the jump kick just out of habit there. It just has rough skin, nice. Actually, no, that would actually make sense. Like, could you imagine how rigid that rock would actually be? Like, Relicanth is over 1,000 years old. Depending on wind and water erosion, or corrosion, sorry, not erosion. Sorry, it would be erosion, not corrosion. Corrosion's acidic type of thing. Anyways, with erosion and all that, it actually would be quite rough if you were to scrape yourself over its skin or something like that. But it looks like rock, but who knows what it's actually, what type of texture, I think I'm going to say, Relicanth actually is. It could be quite prickly. Here comes that Bone Club, which is going to do absolutely no damage there to Furret. And I'm still doing no damage to this Sand Slash, but then again, look at its level to Dubs. This thing is only 8 levels below Dobbs, which is so scary. The levels are now jumping up so much. It's actually kind of scary. Bone Club actually flinched me. Are you kidding? Here comes the Bone Rush. This is what I was thinking Boomerang does. Hit more than twice, but it's actually that Bone Rush that does it. Boom. Alright, Sand Slash is down. 505 experience there. With Pupitar going to level 23. Tropius. I mean, heck, we actually could do the theoretical level 50 by 5 episodes from now. That is still quite plausible, actually, just judging by how many levels the Pupitar is growing. What actually really helps is the fact... Actually, no, fun fact! You catch Tropius in this area, and the rival has a Tropius. How's that for ironic? That's funny. I like that. As I was saying, in regards to Pupitar, I think we could even be using Pupitar quite soon if it keeps up with the level ups. That'd be quite sweet, because that would speed up the level up process as well, because at the moment we're only halving the experience we get with all our Pokemon, excuse me. Alright, there's Fly. Now we just need the Fortress City badge, and we can do... Oh, excuse me, I've got the hiccups at the moment. We can fly back to Fortress City, not Fortress City, fly back to Slateport City and get some more Soda Pops, and I kind of want to sneak into Fortress at the moment, just before I do any more battles. So we have some static encounters coming up. We have the Kecleon with Steven Stone when we get the Sylph Scope. And we also have the Kecleon, no, that's not a wild Pokemon encounter, because that one just runs away afterwards, I do believe. There is another Kecleon node down a little bit further, which is a static encounter too, so we've got a few statics coming up, which is kind of good. Might be a redemption process for a couple of new Pokemon. Alright, Rich Kid Wellington with a Voltorb. I wonder if this is going to have Dig. Quite like his big brother Electrode. Well, we're not going to find out, because I just kicked the ball. Here. Alright, level 38 for Dobbs. Alright, Girafarig. Alright, so... Jump kick. I really want to learn another move. I missed again with jump kick. That's the main reason why I want to learn another move, is because jump kick is so unreliable. It'll hit here and there, but there's other times where it misses and I actually do damage to myself. It's a shame I haven't learned a Dark type move, but at the same time, Dark is actually kind of bad on this Ferret because Dark is special and Ferret's a physical attacker. Alright, well, we're at it, some Pomic Berries. And the other thing I want to do too is take a trip into the mart and sell any items that we've picked up that we don't need. The only one I can think of so far is some black glasses, and that's it. As for the berries, I don't think I'm going to actually touch them because I did say in the previous episode I may I may tickle the idea of doing contests because I like contests and it's going to be something different. Oh, did I say Safari Zone was coming up next? I meant the After Fortress City. I got the two routes mixed up. My brain is an absolute mush of jelly at the moment. That's all I'm going to say. My brain is mush at the moment. And I would hate to see what it's going to look like at the very end of this recording session. Whether it be I'm in victory or I hang my head in shame with defeat. I really hope we get through this all the way to the E4. If we do, I'll be absolutely over the moon if we do. If we don't, well, I tried. Gold star for at least trying, I guess. Alright, I have, of course, Jesus, airlock. So that prevented hail. So it's like, oh, I didn't get hit by hail. It's like, oh wait, I have Rayquaza's ability. So of course I'm not going to get hit by hail. Which is another good Pokemon too, because it means I get hit by sandstorm and I get hit by hail. Very annoying residual damage moves like that. As for rain and sun, that's not too bad, but it's just sandstorm and hail that's really damn annoying. Okay, so I didn't catch any Pokemon. Besides the Venonat, that is. Alright, so from here, we got a few TMs to pick up too. We got like, what's normally hidden power, so hidden, TM10. And I want to see if we can do like hyper potions or something like that here because, some extra like, or big recovery items would be great, if anything. Sacred Ash only sells for 100, are you kidding? We have some, oh yeah, we have like fresh water we picked up too, so that's cool. I love the fact we have like very little TMs. Do you normally pick up so little TMs or it's just because I'm like struggling or just like refusing to pick up TMs? I feel you normally pick up so many more TMs. Or is that because I've either used them or I've sold them? I think that might be it. It doesn't matter what option you choose, by the way. I'm pretty sure... Oh. It does matter what you choose. Why am I thinking in Oris where it doesn't matter? So it's right... Right. Left. Right, there's hidden power. Well, normally hidden power. What do we get this time? Not hidden power, that's for sure. We got Eruption! Oh, everyone's gonna learn Eruption! Oh my god, that's gonna be so good! Ooh, I can't wait to play with that! Oh, I think Keenan might be learning that. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna wait. Oh man, I'm tossing up. I'd love to teach it to Pupitar, but I really want to wait to see what Pupitar evolves into. But at the same time, if I give it to Keenan, Keenan can make use of it straight away, but I'll have to like start leveling up Keenan, the Blaziken of course. Oh, because it's hidden power, any Pokemon can learn it except for like a very few Pokemon. Like your exceptions like Kakuna, Metapod, Wurmple, I think. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. I can't believe we scored like a winner. We finally scored an absolute monster of a TM. That's amazing. Oh, I needed that. I really needed a good TM. Can't believe we scored it. Alright, Kadabra. Alright, we've also got a new encounter as well, so... Oh yeah, we also have whatever the egg's gonna hatch into. We also have the Venonat as well, which could evolve into absolutely anything. I mean, as I said, if I can find an area where I can raise up Venonat to at least one level, because I'm pretty sure it's very close to evolving, if not ready to evolve now. We could always see what that is, and see if it's a decent Pokemon to put onto the team. So that just use Attract. And unfortunately, because I got Airlock, I missed. I don't think how it's going to affect the Kadabra. Yeah, it doesn't, because it completely negates everything on the field. That's really annoying. Alright, going for the Rock Blast. Evolves at level 31, and we got Venonat at level 25. That's quite a bit of grinding. I mean, do we do it? That's the thing. Because if we do it and evolves into a decent Pokemon, then it's level 31, which isn't too far behind, like, most of my team. And it will level up quite quick. A Castform with its extreme speed. Interesting. And of course, it's a Ghost-type Pokemon. I do like, though, if it's a Ghost-type Pokemon, I don't take recoil damage. That I do like. It's Ghost Flying. Or Ghost Fire. Or Ghost Ice. Anyways, this person got defeated. I just want to find out what my encounter is. I mean, we do have 5 minutes on the clock for grinding, so I could theoretically do an area where Pupitar can level up and level up the Venonat at the same time, so it'd hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Meantime, though, I do want to put Blissey in the lead because Blissey has a ton of special attacks, dreadful special attack as well, which means I can weaken. Oh, it's a Scyther! Which means if I had a Metal Coat, which I may or may not have sold along the way, I could have ended up with an evolution. Let's go Dragon Breath. Lock on. But again, it all depends like what moves the Scyther has as well, to whether or not I catch it. Okay, it's got Sheer Cold. Well, no. Just no. We've had 1 Sheer Cold death this entire series. I don't want another one. Now, either this is an electric type, or I'm just getting very bad luck with my paralysis. Okay, we got it fine. I was like, come on! Oh, it has Synchronize. Interesting. A Synchronizing Sheer Cold Scyther with Lock On. Oh my god, it's got Lock On and Sheer Cold! Oh dear! Should we use this Scyther? Oh man! Oh dude, Lock On and Sheer Cold? The chances of that actually coming up on as a combo is absolutely insane. Oh man, that's a usable Pokemon. If it's got really good speed, that's a Pokemon for sure. Scyther's blindingly fast, its blazing speed enhances the effectiveness of the twin scythes on its forearms. This Pokemon's scythes are so effective that it can slice through thick logs in 1 wicked stroke, hence that callback to Pokemon Stadium 2's Scyther minigame. Shouldn't also say Scyther, it should also say Pinsir as well. And because I named Revy after an illegal Pokemon, I'm going to name the Scyther Revy. Thank you for commenting on the episode 10. This is episode 12 at the moment, but I'm doing bulk recording at the moment, so I'm a little bit ahead. Alright, I can't cut that down at the moment because I think my cut Pokemon was Dewgong, and that's sitting in the box at the moment. I think there's an item up there. I think. I don't know, I think I'm more like, I'm probably going to focus more on like actually raising up my Pokemon rather than items now. I think that's probably going to be my game plan. I mean, yes, there might be a Master Ball somewhere. Oh, this is holding a TM, so I have to take this out. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that was a terrible hiccup. So timestamp me. Scyther just went into the party. Just to find out what that TM is. TM42. Haven't we picked up a TM42 along the way? Light screen. Right, depending on like what their egg is, of course, Scyther may actually go onto the team as a usable Pokemon. Like, I really hope that happens because, like, you know, Synchronize, Calm Nature as well. Ground Ghost. That's a really good typing too, because it's immune to fighting, it's immune to normal, it's immune to electric as well. Oh, that's a really good typing as well. I like that. Stat-wise, it's so slow. Oh, damn it. Its special defense is absolutely amazing, but it's the fact that its defense and speed is so slow. Oh, damn it. You were the chosen one, Scyther, to, like, raise above the ashes and bring me to victory, but nah. Oh, man. I really just wanted to use the MLG lock-on sheer cold combo. Oh, man. Now that knocks it down from usable to, like, maybe no. Oh, man. I know, if I get really desperate, it will be usable, but at the moment, no. Oh, boy. It's alright, we have many other choices to choose from. Unfortunately for backups, we're a little bit low at the moment for, like, you know, guaranteed backup Pokemon. How's our egg doing anyways? We should have knocked out from... It's occasionally moving, it should hatch soon. I mean, as I said, I could have used Rapidash as the lead Pokemon and ran up and down, 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 but up and down. I mean, it'd be kind of boring, so that's why I decided to go against that idea. And just continue playing, so I need to use Rollsberry here. Oops, I didn't mean to up-check the tag. Oh wait, I'm not Bert. I'm Para. Cherry Berry. Alright, I just wanted to heal that. And what we might do is use Pupitar as our lead Pokemon here. Just to get a little bit extra experience. Like, I like these trainers. Actually, I wonder if it'd break me my own rule if I was to do a... going around and re-battling these two trainers. Would that break my own rule of, like, no grinding? Or would that still be legal? Because technically I'm not going into the grass, but I am... technically, I guess, purposely raising my levels. So I guess that does break my rule of... It would actually break my rule. I'm going to say it will break my rule. I was going to suggest to myself that I go around and re-fight these two trainers or do the double battle as a way of, like, leveling up Pupitar. But then I'm like, hold on. That kind of breaks my whole no dedicated grinding unless dedicated time area. So let's not do that. Because otherwise, then, what's the point of having that other rule? I mean, it'd be a good idea, but yeah. Then that kind of blurs the line between grinding. I love Psycho Boost. Unfortunately, though, it's a special attack drop. Unless I had White Herb, of course. If I had White Herb and Recycle, then Pupitar would actually be really damn strong. Alright, any level ups? Nah. Damn. Although, as I said, like, Pupitar has grown quite a lot, so I'm gonna keep the experience share on it. And I don't want an interview, no. And I just hope it gets to a point where it does start to out-level everything on the routes, because then we can actually start using it. Though, as I did say, we can actually then, purposely in grinding sessions, go through and, like, level up a little bit, I guess. Oh dear. Ancient Power. I wonder if my coffee's still alright. My copy. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, guys. Thanks, dyslexia. But yeah, I made up a coffee for the previous episode to drink. To kind of, like, wake me up a little bit. And I still haven't drunk any of it. I made, like, a home baristed coffee, a cappuccino. So I've got, like, a little milk frother. I've got, like, a little coffee machine with little pods. Hi, I love it too. Like, is anyone else... I know, coffee lovers out there. When it comes to coffee, do you prefer, like, barista-made coffee or Insta coffee? Like, ugh. Insta coffee, I used to be able to drink. I can't drink it these days because it's just... Ugh, it makes me so sick. So yeah, and when it comes to coffee too, what type of coffee do you like? I personally like cappuccinos. I also like flat whites as well. I probably am drinking kind of like a flat white, because like very, very, very weak. Ah, and count as a Weedle, I just derped. I was like, oh. Then again, Then again, it could evolve into a decent Pokemon, so I guess we should catch this thing. Here I am talking about coffee, the very last thing I'd ever thought I'd be talking about. You know, do you like mochas, cappuccinos, flat whites? I was gonna say, I do like my flat whites, I do like my cappuccinos. This Weedle has Zap Cannon. I used to drink mochas back in the day as well. I'm not a fan of iced coffees though. I haven't had an iced coffee for a very, very, very long time, but I think the last time I did have an iced coffee, I actually was not a fan of it. What other, like, coffees are there out there? There's probably, like, some really, 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 like, interesting coffees I have not heard of, because I used to work at McDonald's and you have people coming in asking for, like, I think it was, like, oh god, it started a V or something like that. I was like, okay, I've got no idea what that coffee is. Wow, this Weedle does not want to be caught. This Weedle is like a legendary. What can I do? What can I do? I use aromatherapy for one. Look at this Weedle, like it's a tank at the moment. It's just like slamming into my turret and trying to take it out. Heal my paralysis that I've been so reluctant to do this entire series. Use a fresh water. I just want to... Wow! Has this Weedle hit like every Zap Cannon? I want to go for like one jump kick. Oh, this thing has minimize! Oh, bad. Oh, Spoon! Of course it's super effective. Well, the unit fell. That one-time jump kick is super effective. And it's not gonna work like every Kecleon spot is a Weedle. They're all randomized to be different Pokemon. That's unfortunate. Alright, off we go. Alright, so I was gonna say we could always raise up that Weedle because I only needed to grow 2 levels to find out what it would have been. If it was a 3-stager Pokemon anyways. Sorry, it would have needed 1 level to evolve anyways, but yeah, we're not finding out. That's unfortunate. Alright, so now we've got the Steel Scope, so we can go to Fortress City Gym. We can actually go all the way to Lily Cove from memory as well, from this point, because there's nothing going to stop us. Although, coming back, it's going to be a little bit slow, because we won't have Fly, so there's 2 choices. But I think we're going to do Fortress City Gym first. Should I grind? Or should I not grind? We do have 5 minutes on the clock for grinding. I think we should actually grind. I think that might actually be a wise idea. Just use 5 minutes worth of grinding. I mean, it's not gonna like take up an awful lot of the episode. We'll use Bully for grinding. We'll raise up the Pupitar a little bit. I mean, as I said, I'd like to get it to a usable spot. So then, like, when we come up to, like, future routes and all that, I don't need to worry about relying on experience share to give it experience. I'll be able to, like, use it in the world and let it level up easier. I can't speak today. I really, really, really can't. So there's gonna be, like, constant episodes where I'm unable to talk. But anyways, with that said, 3, 2, 1, and grind begin! Right, Pokemon straight off the bat there, which is always good. It's gonna be a damn Clefairy though. The only problem is though, all I've seen so far is a Scyther, a Clefairy, and a Pineco, which means the Scyther is probably gonna be the only Pokemon that may give us the most experience, whereas Clefairy and Pineco isn't gonna be giving us an awful lot of experience, so that's gonna be a bit of a bummer there. The other thing is too, because it's tall grass, we're not going to be moving very fast at all, but hopefully the encounter rate's going to be a little bit quicker. I just went for a Body Slam on a Ghost-type Pokemon. See, I know what Scyther is, which is why I went for Gramble as our grinding Pokemon. Now, since it's 5 minutes, the 5 minutes are going to go very quick, because I did say, even with 10 minutes, that goes by very quickly. And this thing has amazing special defense too, so Crunch is not going to be a one-hit KO either. And Double Swipe is going to slow us down an awful lot. See, we've already done a minute. And we've already defeated 2 Pokemon, that's it. Just to give you an idea on like how rough this dedicated 5 minutes worth of grinding is. So hopefully we're not going to have a big batch or just a lot of nothing. If we have very little of them, then we should get through this very easily. A crit would be very nice too. Nope. A good thing too is though we can't get knocked out by sheer cold. Right, 333 experience, still no level up yet. And I think we've already used up 2 minutes. Uh-oh, no, here we go, this is going to be an empty patch. Yep, 2 minutes now. An area dose, well that's still very low. Ugh, damn it, this is not a very good grinding spot at all. All these Pokemon are like low experience givers. And I've taken 3,000 years to take them out too. That's the other bad thing. Crunch, crunch. Right, that's down. Dustox. Okay, this isn't so bad of a Pokemon. I mean, we did find it back in New Moorville. 2.5. Of course, most Pokemon here. I just used Crunch again. Please crit. Nah. My bad. I did not mean to hit Crunch. May as well use it again. And there's 3 minutes down. We've got 2 minutes remaining. And we still have yet to grow a level. Ugh. If only I chose a better area to grind. Another Scyther. One minute 40 left. Oh man, it's such a shame actually. This is taking a lot longer than I thought to take up this Pokemon too. So yeah, this isn't going to be the most efficient grinding session, but it's something. So it's going to give Pupitar at least 1 level up, I hope. At least 1. Please? Or it's getting to the stage where like it's starting to now scale down. And the experience is going to start getting a lot less on Pupitar. That's the only thing I'm now worried about. We have nearly a minute left for grinding. Oh man, I still can't knock out one little Clefairy survived Crunch because Crunch is bad on Pupitar. Nope, far out. I keep saying Pupitar on Granville because of my special attack. We have 48 seconds remaining. So probably one more battle and that's it, because 40 seconds remaining. And it's a Scyther. Yeah, I think this is going to be like our last Pokemon unless I get a critical hit on this Crunch. 30 seconds remaining. No crit. Sheer Cold. I'm quite glad I went for Sheer Cold because I'm going to take it out. And I've got to sneak in like one last encounter because 18 seconds remaining. There's a level up. And we didn't lose a move, which is really good. Find a Pokemon, find a Pokemon. Thank you. 7, 6, 5, 4. There's a Clefairy and a Clefairy on this route. That's really weird. Then time is up. The chances of finding both Clefairy and Clefairy on a route on a randomizer? Damn. Randomizer had a field day today. Alright, so 66 experience there, and we did not... Yeah, we did grow levels, so at least we hit 1 level at least. Yeah, we just managed to hit that 1 level, so that's cool. At least we grew 1 level. I would have been disappointed we just missed out on the level up. Alright, so yeah, we've done 5 minutes. And it's going to be 5 minutes again next episode as well. Alright, so now it's Fortress City Gym, so I wouldn't mind just doing a little bit of the gym. Even if we just get to in front of Winona, that'd be great. But at the same time, I hope I can remember how to do this gym. I'm going to admit, when I first did this gym as a kid, this was a really annoying one. The other annoying one for me Ice gems to be one that usually do a lot of damage to me. I somehow suck at ice puzzles. I don't know why. I sound supposed to be really good at puzzles, like I like doing puzzles. And I also called this in the Steel scope, not the Devon scope. Close enough. Heh, it's all a scope. But anyways, yeah, ice puzzles tend to be my weak spot. As someone who even likes puzzles, I just don't know why ice puzzles just give me a real pain in the backside, but they do. I'm trying to think, strength puzzles are another one I really don't like either. I really don't know why I struggle with them so much. I was about to swap back to Furret too, but then again, the fact that an Ivysaur just lived the body slam from Bully says a lot. And I'm confused again. Right, it hurt itself in confusion. Ouch, that did a lot of damage. Then again, I am at +2 attack, I guess. And I hit myself in confusion again. Ouch. Alright, I'm gonna swap out here. That's doing way too much damage, and it's not even attacking me. I'm attacking myself. If anything, the greatest, my greatest enemy at this point is actually myself. Ah, damn it. Ancient power. That's it, I would love for it to load a new move, because I actually might get rid of aromatherapy at that point. And I'm poisoned by poison sting. Oh wow, this Ivysaur has just eaten these up. Actually, did it set up a reflect? Because if it did, that explains why. It did set up a reflect. And that explains why I can't do very much damage at all. Right, 226. No level up because I used way too many Pokemon. Now I need a... we said what berry it was before and I can't remember again. Pecha Berry. I'm having a lovely time tonight, by the way, guys, if you can't tell. I can't remember anything. I can't even probably remember where I'd stuck my own head if I was to put my head anywhere. It's just one of those nights, that's all I gotta say. And I've got to do a big recording session, so I think I'm gonna start drinking that coffee. Oh dear, this God Robin has a Lugia. And what if this randomizer is set so like all the God trainers have legendary Pokemon that do quite a lot of damage to me? Of course Ancient Power does nothing. I did get a boost though, so that's good. I'm gonna live the next submission at least. And hopefully Jump Kick actually does something. Yeah, recovery though, that's what we do have to do. So we're gonna use my Soda Pops. Where's my Soda Pops? I have 14 of them at least. At least I have something to recover, so I can be very glad that I did stock up on them. And it is going for a Frenzy Plant, so I will get an extra chance to attack this thing. That's super effective though. So it must have been a Steel type. But no! Wait, that sounded like more like Baneri than a Lugia. Lugia's more like Baneri. And the first one did was more like Baneri. Alright, I gotta heal. Actually, I got a fun little game I can play while I'm doing this, as long as it doesn't distract me so much that I end up, you know, sacrificing and throwing this Nuzlocke. If that happens, then we're never playing a game ever again in a Nuzlocke. So first off, I'm gonna need like a random Pokemon generator. Random Pokemon generator. Random Pokemon generator. I'm gonna play a game where I can see if I can do cries of Pokemon, and you guys in the comment section have to rate my cries. So if you've made it this far into the video, I hope you enjoy my terrible cries, because they're probably gonna be terrible if that Lugia is anything to go off of that. Oh, Empoleon, that's Empoleon! I can't remember how it sounds in the games, to be perfectly honest, but I know in the anime that's what it sounds like. Empoleon! And Mantike. Oh, I actually wouldn't know what Mantike sounds like. It's like... Mantike. Mantike. I think. Or did I screw this up? It's that. I think. Yep, I got it. I have not heard vanilla. It's like... It sounds like... No, that's not... Oh, God. What does vanilla sound like again? I can't remember. We're moving on. I'm skipping that one. I'm trying to get like that really scratchy voice. It's like... I can't... Oh, that didn't come out right. I can't do it. I can't do it. That sounded more like Daffy Duck. You know, like... And yes, that will hurt my throat, so that's why I was trying to be very careful when I did it. But it's like... Oshawa, I can't remember either. I have watched the start of like the black and white anime, but I don't actually remember it. I got bored. That's why. It's like, Oshawa, Oshawa, Oshawa. Manslay! Manslay! And I'm paralyzed by Tri Attack, of course I am. And wait, did I just use jump kick twice and not pay attention? I probably did. Grubbin, I have no idea what Grubbin sounds like at all. I can't remember its Pokemon cry either. I have not played the recent games at all for like, probably since January of this year. That's how long I haven't played Pokemon, like updated Pokemon for. So I'm very, very, very behind on my cries. Small chum, small chum, small chum. Except obviously like very, very, very more high pitched. Small chum, small chum. Winona, I lost. Sunken. 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 No, that doesn't sound very sunken. It's like sunken. Oh god, I can't do it. I think that Totodile really screwed my throat up now. Sunken. 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 I know Sunflora is Sunflora. Sunflora. Up here, down. And then it's up, up, up. And I can actually miss him if I really want to, which I'm not going to. Cincino. I think I've only heard Mincino, but even now I can't remember it. Mega Moao Mega. I don't know, that's probably what the clamps on the back of its head is. It's probably gonna be something like Moao. 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 I'd imagine that's what it's gonna sound like. Like, Moao. 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 And then the little the chomps on the back of its head, it's gonna be like... That's probably more like Totodile, actually. I don't know, I should probably stop doing it. As I said, it will hurt my throat. And it probably sounds really annoying on the microphone too. Cosmog doesn't make a noise because it's too busy in the bag. Blaziken is more like Blaziken, Blaziken. And then when it goes into Mega, it's gonna be like Blaziken. Probably like more dramatic and like, or like Super Saiyan, like, hold on, I'm gonna do this away from the microphone. More like, Blaziken. I'd imagine that's what Mega Blaziken sounds like. And yes, that did kind of hurt the... Whoa, that frame drop. What happened there? I think my computer just shut it in fear when I did that. I'm so sorry, PC. I didn't mean for that. Palkia. I don't even think that's a noise I'm going to make with my mouth. It's like... Oh, man, it's really hard when I've got other noises going on. Nah, I'm not even going to attempt that one. Skiploom, 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 Skiploom. I imagine that's what Skiploom is. I mean, it's got a very different cry in the games, but in the anime it's always like very different to what you hear in the actual games, I guess. Wouldn't even know what Clauncher sounds like. C-Dot, I think C-Dot was very similar to like, say, Sunkern and all that. I'd imagine though C-Dot would be like, C-Dot, 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 Dot, something like that. Carbink. I don't think it'd be like a Pokemon that says like Carbink, because normally some Pokemon are like, so Carbink, I mean, it could very well be like Carbink, Carbink. Actually, I'd say that's more like Clauncher. It'd be like Clauncher, Clauncher. And Lanoon. Oh. I can't get in that door. I was like too busy trying to think what Lanoon. Noon. I'd imagine that's what Lanoon's gonna sound like. How far in the episode are we? I'm too busy doing Pokemon cries instead of focusing on the actual game. I'm so sorry. But we're up to Winona now, so no more Pokemon cries. I actually do have to concentrate now. Especially the fact that I have to do these puzzles to get there. But I hope those Pokemon cries weren't too bad. I imagine some of them were pretty bad, but it's what I can do at this point in time. Alright, let's see what Winona has. This will be for our 6th badge. And for Fly as well, which I would really like to get for the next episode. Alright, Arbok is our first Pokemon. Arbok was... I can't remember because that was in the dead box for a very long time. Right, this has Thundershock. Alright, that was super effective, so it must have been like a rock type or something. Because I think at one point in this playthrough I was getting like a whole bunch of rock types and steel type Pokemon. I think that's how it was running at one point. Damn, a Rhydon using Fire Blast actually isn't too far-fetched, I guess. But it did burn me, that's really annoying. Topped off with the fact that there's barely anything. We're gonna go Aromatherapy here and let me just get hit by another Fire Blast. And then use a Soda Pop after that too. If not, I'll have to swap out into Granbull. If I can't get past this Fire Blasting Rhydon. But in 3rd gen they do have PP at least, so that's 2 out of 5 I guess. And it does have a chance to miss like that, so that's a good thing. We've got Ancient Power considering Jump Kick didn't do that much. That's 4 Fire Blast. Okay, this Rhydon just has a ton of bulk. Right, that's 5 Fire Blast, so no more Fire Blast for Rhydon. Right, that did a lot more damage. Damn, I want a Rhydon now. This has like, alright. Okay, you're quite right there, Freeze. I defrosted like a, woohoo! I defrosted like a champ there, and I still can't take this. No, don't you? I gotta take this thing out from the start again. We're back to square one. Alright, Jump Kick. Pin Missile. Well, you were looking pretty cool until you did that. And this is super effective too, which is kind of annoying. Right, 3 times there with the Pin Missile. Right, we're slowly bringing this down. The good thing is though, Winona did use or pop one of her Hyper Potions now. I think she only has 1. I'm hoping she doesn't have more than 1 because otherwise it's going to be a very long battle. Right, into the red and no more Hyper Potions. That's good. And I didn't miss a single Jump Kick there, which is absolutely amazing actually. Alright, next up is Xatu. This was a... I don't know, but I know it has like Sacred Fire and all that. It has Volt Tackle now. Damn, this thing has like some pretty cool moves. As I said, it had Sacred Fire when we saw it back in Petalburg Forest. It wasn't a fire type though. I was kind of hoping like it may have been a fire type. After this I'm going to do a heal as well. Oh, I didn't take it out. And I don't think Volt Tackle is going to be enough recoil damage to take it out either. I think it's just going to live on 1 HP. No, potion of course. Right, I don't think she's going to have more than 2. I really don't think. Right, another Volt Tackle there. At the very least, it is doing a little bit of damage to Xatu. I wouldn't mind a boost, but I ain't getting it. I think these two just did around the same damage. See, this is the point that I'm actually quite scared for Dobbs, because it's kind of plateaued out for power. It doesn't seem... I finally missed with Jump Kick too. It doesn't seem now to be doing like more damage. It's really just plateaued out and it just can't seem to deal that damage output now. Either the Pokemon are getting more and more defensive, or just Dobbs just can't dish out the damage now, which means I'm going to have to start using or heavily relying on Bulk Up at this point. Right, in the red. If I miss, that would have been dreadful. Xatu goes down. Pupitar has to be very close to a level up, and Kadabra is the final Pokemon I'm going to swap out here, and it's going to Bully. Dobbs, unfortunately, this isn't pulling his weight, and I'm starting to kind of regret using the Revive on Farret, because I could have used that Revive on Salamence, who definitely would have been pulling his weight if I did do the Revive, so I'm hoping that's not going to bite me in the butt, that particular decision of reviving Farret. I really hope it's not going to bite me in the bum. Because now, like in retrospect, as I said, hindsight is of course 2020, but I didn't think I was going to lose Salamence that quickly either. Alright, Bully level 41. As I said, if it does get to a point of desperation, I will start using Bully or just Blissey. If I get more physical moves on Blissey, that is. Might use those two a little bit more. But anyways, we did get the Feather Badge, which means we can now use Fly, which means in the next episode we can start doing a lot more, going back a lot easier. We can go back to Sleep Talk, get some more Soda Pops. Sleep Talk? Ah! That's a cell. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that's a Sleep Talk. Alright, so, I did not mean to walk into that house. So, with that being done and said, that's it for this episode. All I'm really going to do is head back, heal up my Pokemon, and in the next episode, as I said, we're probably going to fly back to Slateport, heal, get some more Soda Pops for the journey. I don't think there really is anything else, because I don't need to backtrack now to Leverage. No, that's pretty much it. So from here now on out, besides that one little bit, we'll be going towards Lily Cove City now for the department store to check out the TMs there. Have I gone past? I think I already have checked the game corner. That's the only other thing I was thinking of, was like game corner stuff. Although, now that I think about it, do you know something? Woohoo! That's actually a possibility. We can teach Fly to Blissey, actually, now that I think about it, so that is something we can do, but I'm going to let that for the next episode or two. And so, until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!